Success without joy is incomplete. Goal achievement and growth and being ambitious is important. You know what else is important? Having true fun. We gotta live balanced life. We can't just work hard and neglect fun. In fact, fun is the part that makes your success feel so good, so worth it. So we get to be ambitious and we get to have fun, because that's a balanced life, and I'm here for a balanced life. Not a life where we're out of balance and we overly concentrate on one area of our life, just like career. And I am creating this video because I'm growth oriented, I'm very ambitious, and I want to accomplish a lot of things. However, I would be lying to you if I say I'm not having fun. And the importance of having fun. Because if I talk about this thing and I don't talk about this other thing that I do, it's not fair. And it's having these two things that makes life and success complete. You can't just have one. Now that we understand the importance of fun, let's get into the nitty-gritty. This past month, I read a book that challenged me to redefine what true fun is, because unfortunately, in the world that we live in, we do things and we see things, label something as fun, but to us, it's far from the truth. It's not fun to us. And sometimes we push ourselves to do that thing to experience the fun that other people are talking about, but in reality, it's not fun to us. And that is okay. We have to respect our differences and acknowledge that, hey, this thing might be fun to you, but it's not fun to me. And you have to understand and identify what is actually fun to you in your life so you can have more. And this book really pushed me to journal and reflect back on all the times that I had fun in my life. What were the factors that were present in all of them? We were all present. There was no distraction. And everybody was in the moment, feeling alive, connecting with each other, having fun and doing whatever it is that we were doing. Whether it's an activity, whether it was visiting a place, whether it was a restaurant, we were doing something. We were not sitting and watching show after show. We were not doom scrolling on our phones. That is not true fun. And it really pushed me to reflect and say, how can I increase more of these things? And how can I reduce things that are not fun, but people consider it fun or relaxing? But when I do them, they don't. In fact, they make me feel miserable at the end, because I just feel like I wasted all this time and I didn't get the result of fun that I was looking for. So it was very insightful. And I invite you to ask yourself the same. What is true fun for you? Not what everybody else says, but for you. And when I say fun, it's not always something expensive that you have to. It could be something free. One of the events that I have identified that I had true fun in my life was going to the playground with my kids and being a total kid myself. Like being in the zone, being present and playing. Or sliding down with my dog. It was a moment of fun for me. And that is important because it might not be fun for you. And that is okay. And now that I know, in order for me to have fun, presence is important, I realize how in our modern world, presence is disappearing. Because we have no boundaries with technology. We take our phones everywhere. We even take it to the bathroom. The other day I actually came across a video of a doctor. I think he was on the diary of, it's something about the diary of a CEO or something like that. But Steven's podcast. And this doctor was saying people are having hemorrhoids because they're taking their phones to the bathroom, and the act of just sitting on the toilet for an extended period of time while they're on their phone is leading them to have hemorrhoids. And I was like, what? We literally have no boundaries with our phone. And it's so sad that it's even affecting our health. It's affecting us and leading to hemorrhoids. And it's not just the physical, because it's also leading to mental health issues where you're always scrolling and scrolling endlessly. Sometimes you start comparing yourself to what you're seeing, and your time goes by and you realize that you haven't done anything that you needed to do today. You wasted all your time on the phone. Now, not only did you compare yourself against someone else's Instagram picture or video, but you also feel you haven't accomplished and you label yourself as a failure. That will certainly affect your mental health. It destroys presence, because we can't be present when we're always looking down. And even the author of the book that I was reading, the moment and the incident that inspired her to write that book was as a result of looking at her phone in the middle of the night when she woke up to breastfeed her child, and she missed her child just gazing at her and just watching her mom. And she looked down and she caught a moment of her daughter looking at her, and she was like, what am I doing on my phone in the middle of the night? It's something unimportant, and here is my child that I struggle to get pregnant with, that I'm breastfeeding, and I'm missing this beautiful moment of connection between a mother and a daughter. And it is a wake-up call. And I'm so happy that she wrote the book, because it's a wake-up call for all of us. It's time that we created boundary with our technology. And I already have a boundary with technology, but I am making it even more tighter and incorporating screen-free days where I just don't touch screens, whether it's phone, TV, laptop, none of it, right? Because I feel like our mind needs, our body needs it. We are too attached to our technology. And this is not a judgment if you are, because they are designed to be addicted to. You know, they were not designed for you to just look at it one time and go about your day. They were designed for you to be sucked into it, spend your time on it, because that's how they profit, unfortunately. So that's the reality, and we have to create boundaries with it if we want to flourish and have true presence so that we can actually have fun. Right. I will leave you with this short video today to, number one, define what true fun is for you and do more of those things in your life. And number two, create boundaries with technology, because if we don't, we're going to come to the end of our lives and realize we've been just doom scrolling and consuming content and news and entertainment, and we did nothing with our lives. True happiness comes from putting effort and moving forward and creating something out of your life and becoming a person who's capable of creating those things. But if we're doom scrolling and too distracted to even be present, we won't get anywhere. Alright? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.